Hello everyone and welcome back to the Northern Lights SMP. And we're in the kitchen today because I've got something to talk to you about. And that is what I have been putting off for a couple of months. The last time I went and checked, the last time I had done anything with this tree was in February. And that is too long. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on the tree. Now, part of the reason that I have been so long away since I've done anything on this is just because, well, I'm a little worried. This is a big tree. And, well, I've done these ones. And I've done a custom one over there. But I have done nothing of this scale. And I am worried that, well, maybe it won't look that good. But the best thing about Minecraft is, if it looks bad, you can just take it down. Nothing's permanent, and we can change it if it doesn't look good. So in preparation for today's episode, I've collected a bunch of things. We have some shulker boxes with some wood. We have a couple of shulker boxes with leaves. I kind of don't think we'll have enough, even though there are 3 full shulker boxes here. And we've got some little bits and pieces for some detail. And today, we're going to make progress on this tree. So let's get started. Yeah, I'm not sure. I did a bit. That's like maybe 3/4 of a shulker's worth of leaves, and I think this is just the problem I had in my mind, and that's why we haven't done this for a long time. I think in parts it looks good. I think this side, isolated, on its own, drooping leaves, looks pretty nice. But I just feel like, because of the scale of the tree, the leaves need to be a lot bigger, and, well, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a different approach. And on this branch, over this side, maybe from about here onwards, I think I'm just going to do a ring of leaves around a rough shape and kind of incorporate the branches inside almost like a halo of leaves. And we'll see what that looks like. And like I said, if I think those look better, I can take this one down. If I think this one looks better, I can take those ones down. But yeah, I'm going to work on that off camera and bring you back and see which one looks better. So we have done a little more, and well, we've done a lot more. That's nearly 3 shulker box worth of leaves. And I don't think it looks too bad, but I also don't think it looks great. I feel like if you look at it in certain ways, it looks okay. But if you look at it from other ways, like here, I think that looks kind of okay. But from certain areas, it does look a little like Lego trees, which is what Callie was saying earlier when she came over to kind of help out. Like, especially from underneath, I feel like these gaps are just too big. I haven't finished the underside of it, but I feel like the gaps are too big, and it kind of almost connects too much with the trunk. Can you see why I stopped doing this for a while and we put this off? Okay, yeah, it's getting there. There's some gaps in between and hanging leaves down, and yeah, it's definitely getting there. From certain angles, still looks like a Lego tree, but from other angles, I think it's starting to look good. I'm not sure about this section here, if this is too high up the trunk. Maybe it is. I think I think what I want to do is go around the others and do something similar, just try and get as many leaves on as possible. The only issue is I'm low on leaves, so I'm gonna go and just grind some leaves, and yeah, we'll see how far along we get. So, welcome back to Frogger is unsure what he's doing, and yeah, we're kind of building out this second set of branches, I guess, and in places I think it looks pretty good. It's still, yeah, you know, I'm still not sure what's going on, but I'm kind of hoping that through this process it starts to come together. I think, yeah, what I'm learning is there is no such thing as too many leaves, and just going through and trying my best to fill this out and make it, I guess, thicker than I think it should be. And I think, well, let's see, in statistics, I started this exercise of this branch and we were at 7,700 placed, and yeah, so it's about 3,000 extra. So, well, about 2,500, I guess. So yeah, lots of leaves and lots of progress. But it's taking a while, which is fine. So let's hope it comes together nicely. And yeah, I think in bits, like this bit looks fantastic from up here. And that bit over there is starting to look good. I just worry, well, I think I might need to bring in some more branches, because I feel like it might just be the branches themselves are too far away. So maybe in between this one and that one, we need another branch curving out, and same on the other side. But yeah, let me continue and I will bring you back in a bit. So welcome back, and we have covered all the branches that we originally had in this tree with leaves, and I think it is starting to look a lot better. I was not particularly sure about it at first, but from certain angles it is looking great, but I still think there's work to be done, especially in places like this. It looks very odd here, and so I think what we need to do is add maybe another branch here that comes out this way. And then the same on this side. There's a huge gap here, so maybe lower down, maybe where those torches are, we bring out a branch into this gap here. And one thing we've got to remember is a lot of what the tree will look like will be from down here. And yeah, I still think it needs a lot of leaves and to fill it out. I think I really want like more of a full canopy feel. And so there's going to be a lot of work on this one to continue. Yeah, from angles like up here, I think it doesn't look too bad at all. But yeah, from certain angles, we just need to kind of thicken out the canopy a bit more. And I think a few more branches in certain locations will do it. I also think that the kind of the size of the trunk is a little bit out of proportion at the moment. And so more branches should kind of shorten the trunk a little bit, especially if we're bringing branches from here. And that should help out a lot. Statistic wise, yeah, we are 17,000. So from the first, after I showed you from the first branch, we've placed another about 10,000 leaves, which is, well, it's a lot. And we are done. Well, for now at least. I think that is looking real nice. There were points in that build that I wasn't really sure about it. And to be honest, there are still parts I'm not sure about. So let's go discuss that. And maybe you will have some suggestions that might help me out. I think there are definitely bits of this build that look really good. But there are still bits I'm not too sure about. As we come in here, it does look really nice, I think. I think clearing or blocking those gaps has helped out a lot. There are still little bits where I'm not sure whether I should go in and, like, up there, right? Go in and fill in the underside. I think I will for that one. But there are bits, like here, where I just haven't got quite the transition right, I think. Let me know what you think, though, because, well, that's the other custom tree in the world that's really custom. So, you know, this thing to this thing. So I think I did a good job. And as you're flying around, it has filled out a lot more, which is good. So there is still room to fly through it. Ow. But most of it is covered up, which is nice. So let me know what you think. From certain angles, it does look a little like Sideshow Bob, but I think overall, we've done a great job here. So this was a long build, and it's now the next day in real life, and I just wanted to chat through a few things as to what is next with this build over the coming weeks. Now, I've had time to sleep and to kind of rest a little on this build as it was. And I really actually do like it. The more I look at the progress we've made and the more I look at what we have created in just a day or so is really impressive, I think. And there are places I would like to change and tweaks and more detail that I think I would like to do. But overall, I think this is looking fantastic for how much work we've put in. It's looking great. Now, I do think maybe we need more leaves, making these branches a little lower that they droop and a little higher on the top. When I was making this, I went for like 3 wide, high, and a little more lower, but maybe I should have done like 5 or 6 wide and high leaves. And yeah, so maybe we'll go back in and change it over time and just add more leaves. I also want to go in and in places like this on the trunk, I want to add in some more details. I have a couple of shulkers worth of stairs and slabs and also of some stripped wood of different types. And I want to go in and just add in a few things like that and a few things like fences and gates just to add more detail. I also want to go in and add leaves around these last couple of roots, and I might also go in and add some moss and some leaves higher up the trunk as well to kind of give it a more overgrown feel. And as I said before, this is really the first tree of this scale that I've done. And so, if you have any suggestions on how I can improve it, feel free to add them to the comments below. So that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed doing this. It has taken a long time, but I think it is totally worth it now. So again, thank you for joining me. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. I would love to hear some feedback in the comments as to what you think I could do to take this tree up another level. And yeah, until next time, bye-bye.